Welcome back to CharacterSelect. Mal, Tyler, Sorcery for the Crown of Kings. Mal has just finished killing us over here in a traped side chamber, and we have been cursed to appear here every time we die by Groundhog Day Man.
That's a long way to appear, because all that you said, all that shit's
Everything.
undone.
You don't see it. You see none of that path that we took. All the red flags are gone.
So we can literally redo the treasurer's thing, and if we wanted to ask different questions.
Yes, you could do that.
That's crazy. And so that means we could even go back in and get another monk's robe.
As long as we have maximum stamina. But we are still wearing our monk's robe.
Yeah, we still have it. But if we ever lose it, we can get it again.
That's true.
That's kabonkers.
So where do you want to go, Mal? We want to go try looking at these towers. Do you want to try heading straight up to the main tower?
I don't think we should
try. Do you want to go look at these towers?
There's so much shit here.
Where would you like to go?
Oh my god, I'm just information overloaded, Tyler. There's so, now that...
Now that the possibilities of more timey-wimey horseshit have opened up to you.
I don't like it. I thought it was straightforward initially. Oh, you investigate everything, and there's certain things you can do and lock yourself in, and you can't go back and do certain things. Now it's like, oh, no, bro, you can do all of that multiple times in different ways each time. I'm like, fuck you! Now you're gonna have me like, oh my god! I need a beer. I think I'm trying to puzzle this out. I'm just like, I don't want a brain.
I need alcohol.
I want to turn my brain off, not engage brain for this. Okay.
The brain pain has set in.
Well, in that case, were we able to cut wheat from the field and use that as a ration?
No. Do you just eat wheat by itself?
I mean, fucking desperate times, man. Okay, so I guess...
Do we have meat or something?
Maybe?
Nope, we just have water.
Or check the, just items. Or no, it would be under rations even if it was uncooked.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
It's a shame there's no spell for generate food.
I know, that's a basic wizard spell. Conjure food and water. Okay, well, we went the main road last time, so I guess we can go get ourselves murdered north.
Cool. You continue along the road, another night begins. You should try to find a place to sleep, especially on an empty stomach. Pass a side street leading off into a maze of smaller streets and alleys. Do you want to just go explore the side street?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Maybe we can find some little restaurant in here. You walk down a narrow street lined by low warehouses. You catch the scent of grain as you pass one. There's broken buildings, the warehouse, and the alley.
None of these seem like a good idea, but we'll try poking the warehouse.
You slip into a warehouse. Inside, plenty of empty space, some of it lined with straw. The interior is quiet and dark.
Search the straw?
God damn it.
Another
you search around in the
gold?
straw to see if anything has been left behind from the last time this place was stocked. And in one corner, you find a jewel of gold. What a stroke of luck, Mal.
How many of those do we have?
4.
Oh my god. Can we sell any of them? Jesus.
Sure would be nice, wouldn't it?
Oh, all right.
Want to sleep here?
Yeah, until daylight. That's fine.
We're gonna ignore the blimberry juice.
Yeah, just go to bed.
You get comfortable and rest. You're protected here, and your rest is untroubled by dreams. You lost a little max stamina and began your ascent into the mountains.
Peek outside.
You pick yourself up and brush away the straw from your cloak.
Peek outside.
You peek through the doorway. The street outside seems quiet, and you head for the door once more.
Okay. Boop.
You walk down a narrow street lined by low warehouses. You catch the scent of grain as you pass one. The early morning sun makes the air glow. As you turn a slight corner, you spy 3 guards walking towards you, one dressed in the finery of a captain. Distracted by conversation, they have yet to spot you.
I am disguised as a monk, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Do you want to try keep walking?
We will attempt to keep walking.
You continue walking towards them, your pace steady and breath even. Nearing the 3, you can make out snatches of talk.
But how do you manage it? One asks. If I said the word, could I do it?
No, the captain replies.
You need to know how to say it, using your will to channel the light. Not just a matter of spouting off a word or two.
As they pass by, one peers at your face. Their conversation drops to an ugly murmur as they pass by. The guards nod to you as they pass by, but pay you no more notice. You continue along the short alley.
Interesting.
Warehouse, broken buildings, the alley. Back to the main road. Okay, the alley it is. You make your way along the quiet, debris-strewn alleyway. There is nothing but silence and the faintest smell of death. The air stirs a little, still cold, but fresh at least.
I'll look at the buildings.
The buildings here are clearly inhabited, used only by Mampang's lowest strata of society. These are people without hope. Suddenly, a door bursts open next to you. A woman sprints out of it, then slams it closed. Leaning against it, she takes a series of heaving breaths.
Okay, I'll look at her.
She is dressed in a loose cloth shirt with a bandana tied across her forehead. A notched cutlass hangs from her belt, and she looks at you after catching her breath. "Can I help you?" she asks.
Can I help you?
Seems unlikely, she gasps. I just emerged from a small disagreement with some goblins. Nothing to worry about, really. The name's Ronnie, by the way.
That's a loaded statement. Do you live in Mampang?
No, I'm not from here. But I find that I've taken quite a shine to the locals, mostly, that is. She gulps another breath and straightens up. The goblins and I were just discussing certain irregularities in their finances.
Goblins don't keep finances.
These ones don't keep them, no, she replies with a grin. Not a coin. I ran circles around the silly creatures and robbed them blind.
I mean, fair enough.
Fair enough.
I would like to say the second one, but I don't like how that's phrased. So I guess I'm just going to ask why. Why?
You ask. You mean other than from the money? Her eyes narrow. You actually want to know?
Yes.
I'm a pirate, she begins. Or was. Was shipwrecked off the southern coast after tangling with a Pontopidian. My stupid captain decided to hug the coast till he found port. There'd be no bounty in that, so I struck off for Mampang.
That must have been a dangerous journey.
Oh, it was, she said. Hiding in caves to avoid the birdmen, getting stalked by rat bears. It's one death trap or another after another all the way to the coast, then up the river. She looks at you sideways. Or perhaps you'd be more interested in my newest venture.
I'm listening.
She leans forward. I'll tell you what I'm after. I'm going to sneak into the Archmage's vault and steal his greatest treasure. Enough to let me buy a ship of my own, or a whole island. You could found a convent or something.
Because she thinks we're a monk.
Mm-hmm.
What treasure?
You ask. Despite her hostility, Ronnie grins.
You simpleton, I'm going to steal the crown of kings, of course.
Madness.
It is not, she growls. Soon I will have it and be rich. I'm going to steal the crown, Ronnie crows. That is that. If you have enough to bid for it, then you can make an offer after I've filched it.
The vaults must be protected.
Ronnie giggles, nods, but says nothing more.
And where are the vaults?
You ask, wondering if she has any useful information.
Well, that's something I know, but you don't. But they're in the city, sure enough.
I don't like any of these answers. I was just going to be like, oh, yes, play along. And just be like, oh, wow, that sounds great, Ranny. You go get that crown. It totally won't melt your brain. Don't worry, honey.
Totally, don't worry.
It's totally not cursed.
It's not like the end of an Indiana Jones movie or something where you put it on and it melts your brain.
I'm sure the Archmage totally hasn't cursed the shit out of it and totally won't nuke you into nothing but your boots. Yeah, I don't like any of those answers. Definitely not the third one. That's dumb.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the most reasonable one's the middle one.
Yeah, the number 2. Yeah, you must not take it.
Why is that? 1,000 leagues from home, separated from my crew, and stand to gain the wealth of kings.
The crown is dangerous.
So, that doesn't frighten me, so as I'll quickly ransom it and let whoever pays worry about the danger.
But it might destroy the world.
At least I'll be rich, she shrugs. But enough talk. If you want to stop me from getting the crown, you'd better show me your steel.
Okay, that escalated really fucking quick.
You open... I assumed you wanted to cast a spell.
Probably.
You open your arms to cast a spell instead, and the thief cries out in alarm. But just as Ronnie is advancing on you, the nearby door bursts open. A group of goblins spill out, tripping over each other.
There she is,
One of them points at Ronnie.
and she has a friend.
The goblins charge forwards. You will quickly be surrounded.
You
just want to fight goblins, or you want to push Ronnie into them?
Well, that would be kind of rude. I guess... See, what spells have we got?
I was kind of hoping we could, cast Tell and read her mind and know where the vault
that's
is.
kind of what I was hoping, but...
Let's see. I'm assuming hot.
Probably. Yeah, that looks like...
Yep,
there is
hot.
a hot.
Mud and Mag. Wall and Walk. Tell.
Well, that won't help now.
And God and Gak. God.
What is
The illusion of worship.
what does mud require again?
Gak is fear.
Oh, that could work.
Mud is stone dust. No,
Or
sand.
How much sand have we got?
I think 3 batches of sand. Stone dust. 2 quantities of sand. Which, I mean, that's kind of what sand is, but whatever.
Well, it's cast quicksand. It's called mud, but it's cast quicksand. I think we're gonna do Gak, fear. Just literally do the Courage the Cowardly Dog. Ooga booga booga!
And then all the goblins trip over themselves and run away. Why is it different spells now?
Different G. No, it's lowercase g.
There it is.
Yeah.
You bind Starlight into the shape around you, pulling the black face mask out of your pack and putting it on your face. The goblins cower at your visage and several of them flee outright. You are left only with a small number to engage and no longer have to worry about a stab in the back.
Huzzah!
Huzzah. Die, goblin.
Oh. Ow.
Really? Alright, fine. I'd meant to go maximum, but...
Looking primed to dodge.
Yeah, well, he can dodge up my ass. No, I'm gonna try again. Screw that. I meant to go all the way.
Rennie's cutting down goblins.
Ha-ha.
Ooh, good one.
Get Shrek'd, nerd.
Smoke.
Here we go.
Oop.
The goblins are now in disarray. The survivors have retreated, but in the confusion, Ronnie has disappeared. The wily pirate has slipped away and is determined to steal the crown of kings for herself. You return down the street.
I mean, she can try.
Yes.
I don't recommend it. Let's go
There's
check.
broken buildings, the warehouse, or the main road.
Check broken buildings.
You got it. You pick your way through broken buildings and through the wreckage of fallen homes. It seems the city once housed a lot more people than it does now. Perhaps its life is simply ebbing away. Across the ruins you can make out the stalls and tents of a bustling market. As the sun climbs the sky, the winds blowing between the buildings rise.
Oh, so it's just
We want to try the market again.
Shortcut to the market. We could get that sword this time. The gems.
Maybe.
Yeah, let's go to the market.
To the marché. You emerge from the ruins of a house into the edge of the market. The market is busy with traders and stalls, a city in miniature. The market is not as large as those you encounter in Carre and blah 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 blah. We've seen that before. The tents, the stalls are the square.
The stalls.
Boop. Blah blah blah. The peddler.
So what? Let's go check the
Weapons dealer.
Let's go check the peddler because we've got money that possibly buy magic stuff. Offer to sell gems. He won't take them. He'll tell us to go talk to the other dude, who might take them. Hummingbird.
Weapons dealer.
Why? Yeah, look at a stock.
Giant's tooth and some glue.
Check the stuff. I think we've got a giant's tooth. I don't know if we have glue.
We do have a giant's tooth. We do not have glue.
Okay, we'll see how
Unless
much
it's in items. No, we do not have glue.
Ask how much he wants for the glue.
I would like a pot of glue, good sir. 15 gold pieces.
Oof. Well, we can always keep gambling, so you know what? Go and buy it.
Yep.
And ask how much.
How much is a tooth worth? 24. Nah.
Nah, we've got one. All right, thank you. All right, go talk
Weapons
to
dealer.
dealer. Sell our gems and get. Do you buy gemstones? Let me see the stones. How much? Yeah, make the trade.
You take the blade and hand over the gems. The sword is truly magnificent. You have never held anything like it. The merchant nods with evident pleasure.
Oh. You're not from Ampang?
Probably not.
What else do you have?
Oop.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. What happened? Oh, so that snake... So I've met Nylock. Yeah, so this is new.
You tell him. She couldn't care one whit for us small-timers. Only deals with trade that affects the whole place, not us. He gestures to the crowds. But the fortress, the guard encampment around the tower, I suppose now she's chiefly interested in outfitting the army.
An army?
Oh, indeed. Though I couldn't tell you who they're supposed to be fighting. Everyone outside the walls is now dead, or so they say. Now are we going to buy something, or are we simply going to chatter like a Clatterman's grandmother?
What else do you have? Interesting. So, that if you take that knowledge, it changes dialogue.
Broadsword for 15 gold pieces, but we don't need that.
Buy nothing. Yeah. So we've got the fancy stuff. Farewell.
Tents? Square?
Ooh, I forget what was in the tents. I know there was Fortune Teller that we never went into. Because it had the stupid huge line. And then there was talk to Shadrach. Well, we could maybe talk to Shadrach again.
Cutlass is +6.
Damn! Okay. Well, that's pretty good.
Worth it.
Yeah. +6 is, I thought our assassin sword was better than that, but I guess not.
Nope.
We could maybe talk to Shadrach and get different questions this time.
If he's not gone.
That's a good point. Well, let's check the tents and see if the Hawker's screaming about him or not. I want to see that. Well, she's proclaiming mysteries and wonders.
Yep. The Hawker is still there.
So...
You want to try Hawker again?
Yeah, sure.
Marvel, as it speaks, advises, and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
How much?
How much? 2 gold pieces.
2 gold
Pay the
pieces.
fee. Go inside. Let's see if Shadrach's there. Look at the stone.
You sure you don't want to look at the boxes?
Search the boxes, yeah. Analander.
All
familiar
right.
voice.
Oh, Shadrach's back.
Shadrach?
Although we've already done this, so it's
so
like...
does it not have any different stuff? Shadrach, question mark? Why is he as... Oh. Turn over the rock. Look for a speaker. Shadrach, is that really you?
What do you want to do?
What happened?
Abound a piece of my spirit to this rock, a desperate move.
Can you escape? No, he can't. Can you help me now?
I am but a rock.
Okay. So we can say, I know the throat... So yeah, it's new knowledge. So I know the Throven doors require counterspells to open.
Yeah.
So yeah, that wasn't there last time.
Okay. Because we keep gaining knowledge every time we die.
Okay, so... do we want to ask about the abandoned towers that are to the left here?
That's up to you.
How many questions did we get with him? Was it 3 last time?
3 questions. It's usually 3 questions.
Okay. In that case, what is in the abandoned towers?
You ask. It is the inner college of Mampang, he answers. A place where magic was discovered and researched. The spell book you carry is based on the researches made in that place.
Okay. I know the Throben doors require counterspells to open.
You tell the stone. Then you know more than me, the stone returns calmly. Perhaps you even know which spells the door contains. All I know of that is that the final spell required Throben's own life to cast, but I have never heard of such a spell.
I believe I have seen a spell that requires death to cast.
You reply.
Oh, he doesn't tell you anymore. I should have asked about the other stuff then.
Well, that clue would have been now we're okay, so the last door needs Zed to open.
Okay,
maybe.
What can you tell me about the city?
Why do you not want to ask about the vaults?
Okay, then.
You never ask about the fucking vaults.
Well, we know they're under the thing.
Yeah, but what if he knows where they are? Anyway, Manpang, the city, holds 1,000 captive souls, all of whom are subservient to the Archmage's will, though he rarely chooses to employ them. People here wander around their lives like rain through channels in rock.
Yeah.
The rock rattles and falls still for a time. I'm sorry, Analander. I lack the strength to continue speaking, it whispers finally.
Bye-bye.
My body has already failed, and my spirit cannot stay anchored to this rock forever. Keep your wits about you, and know that I am proud.
The Schwartz is with you!
As Shadrach's voice fades.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Is great. Excellent. Tell everyone you met.
He's dead, Jim. All right, square. Okie dokie. This time, let us go to the right up there. Not the top right.
East side?
Yes. Right there.
East side. The buildings on the eastern edge are a little more ramshackle. The arc to the merchant's building leads away here. An alley runs past it. A pillory sits to the north. Night has fallen. You need to rest, especially on an empty stomach.
Look at the alley. Boop.
Glancing down the alley, you see a distant touch of smoke. Some kind of fire? You could cross the square or explore the fringes.
Is that what it's called? The
pillory,
fringes?
alley, archway, south side.
Go to the alley. What?
You enter an alley littered with refuse. Buildings either side are leaning or collapsed.
Those guards
In the
are...
dim light, you nearly trip over 2 men who are leaning against the wall. They straighten and turn to you. Seems we have a visitor, one says. His eyes are closed and so are his comrades. These are the deadly red eyes of Kare, whose very gaze can burn. Brother, one greets you, nodding.
Because I'm dressed like a monk.
Yes, and they respect monks.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing so far from Kare?
We are wandering, brother,
The man replies. A moment later, you hear the crunch of footsteps. There is now another standing behind you.
Bless them.
You raise a hand in a wordless blessing. The sightless creature nods its head in reply.
Fa be with you too,
The creature replies and stands aside. You continue along the road. A lane leads off. The dead of night is still and cold. If you had not been wearing that robe, those guys would have probably vaporized you.
Probably. Look down the lane.
Looking down the lane, you see a large tavern, but it appears to be closed at the moment. You would do well to find somewhere safe to rest.
Okay, so what is the tavern's all the way down there then? Well, shit.
Probably somewhere in here or somewhere in here.
So we need, if we show up at night, the bros are there and will gank us.
If we're not wearing the robes.
Yes, but we need to show up like in the afternoon or midday to go to the tavern.
We lost a shit ton of gold, found 1 new clue, and changed to using the cutlass.
Huzzah. Ow!
Ooh, we're getting hungry.
Mm-hmm.